713 now. I don't think I've ever driven one, but I understand that there's what's called the Corvette Wave. I'm going to find that out in just a few moments. But we have in our studio with us this morning George Macary with the Club Corvette of Connecticut to talk about a few different things. First of all, welcome and appreciate you coming in this early.
Thank you. Appreciate having me here.
All right, and we've got a couple things to talk about. We're going to start because you have a Corvette show to talk about. People love that kind of thing.
Absolutely.
But also, you know, it's summertime. Wintertime, I got to tell you, I find that my car gets really filthy with all the mud and all that kind of stuff. But let's just talk a little bit about summertime, because that's when the sand gets in the car and all this kind of stuff. And you know, how to keep things clean, how to keep that car looking good, because a Corvette doesn't look good unless it looks good. But that's true of any car.
That's true of any car. And you know, when you think about it, how many hours do you spend in your car?
Oh, more than you know.
And as soon as you get in the car, you expect to hit the ignition and the car to fire up.
Yeah.
And in order for that to have it and have the car look good while you're driving it, it's going to take effort.
Yeah.
And whether you do it yourself or you take it to somebody you can depend on, it doesn't make any difference. But just like your house, a car needs periodic cleaning.
Mm-hmm. Well, they take a beating too.
They take a beating. So, you know, once a week, get a vacuum out and vacuum the sand out of the carpets, out of the rugs. Clean the interior. A lot of times it doesn't take anything exotic. You look at the owner's manual, sometimes it's just warm water. And, you know, just to wipe down your interior.
As far as basic functioning, I mean, on the more mechanical side, there's some basic things that a lot of people maybe forget to do or neglect to do in summertime.
Absolutely. The summertime, number one, air conditioning. Have your air conditioner checked, have it serviced. And one of the ways to keep your air conditioner running decently is to run it in the winter.
Yeah,
you should turn it on. You should run it every now and then. Yeah, you should turn it on. Let it. You don't have to be in the car driving and freezing, but you put it in your driveway, turn it on, let it run, because there's actually oil that circulates and keeps the seals.
I see.
Lubricated. Otherwise, otherwise you lose the charge.
Yeah.
And then you're paying $200 to have it charged every spring.
Yeah, that's no
good. So AC is one. Your coolant.
Yep.
You know, is another big one. Tires. Summer or winter,
pressure.
That's magnificent. Make sure you have pressure for tire wear and also for economy.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Now, I don't want to lose too much time talking about your show that's coming up. Those are really good things to think about that are really easy to do for anybody, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Let's talk about the show you have coming up.
Okay, in fact, the show is today.
Oh, okay.
It's Sunday. It's at the Moroso Performance Products facility in Guilford. It's exit 59 off of I-95. Our show is the largest all Corvette judged show in New England.
All right.
We average about 200 cars that'll come from New England, New Jersey, Massachusetts.
All years, colors,
all,
you name it,
all
right?
years. We'll have them from the. I think the earliest we've had is a ffty-4. The car went into production in '53.
Great day to check it out. By the way, how can people get more information about that?
Well, you can go on our website, which is www.clubcorvettect.com. And we'll have information posted, you know, on the website.
All right.
The show is actually a fundraiser, and it's a fundraiser for the Connecticut Food Bank.
Oh, fantastic!
And the money that we've gathered, we were here on Connecticut Style last week, and the money that we gathered from for example, our last 3 shows, has allowed the Connecticut Food Bank to produce 36,000 meals.
All for a great cause.
And yeah, there's about 300,000 food insecure people in Connecticut.
All right, another great reason to go to check that out. A perfect day for it. George Macary, thank you so much for coming in. We appreciate all that information. And for more information, folks, by the way, was I right about the Corvette Wave?
There's absolutely a Corvette Wave.
Part of the culture.
Started from the 50s.
All righty. Yes. Well, thank you so much. And for more information, you can always check this out on WTNH.com. Click the On Air tab and pull down to the Good Morning Connecticut Weekend section. This is Corvette, how about convertible weather?